So, Pearl, you have something on your mind?
Well, I wanted to tell people that don't have a lot of direction in their life a few things on how to improve the way you live your life and how to get some direction in your life, how to get some purpose in your life. The first thing you need to do, put some clothes on, shave your face, eat a good breakfast, go out your front door and go to your neighbor's house, knock on the door, and when they answer the door, ask them, what are you doing to increase your income? Ask them what they're doing to increase their income. Now they might slam the door in your face. They might slam the door in your face, and that's okay. Go to another door and ask them, what are you doing right now to increase your income? Now people might get irritated with you, someone might call the police, but eventually you're going to find someone that says, you know what? I go to work every day. That's what I'm doing to increase my income. I'm working and I'm saving and I'm also tithing 10% of my income to the church. Some people think when you tithe, when you give, that you get back tenfold for what you give.
Is it true?
Some people think it is.
What do you think?
That's a tricky question. For me personally, I give to everybody, and I give to everything, and I give to charities, and I try to help. But I'm incredibly wealthy. I was born into an incredibly wealthy family, so I can afford to be generous. But some people can't give as much. But when you hold it back, when you're a sphincter or a spinster or a spendthrift, if you're one of those things, when you hold it back and you hold it in and you're tight, no one wants to be around you. No one wants to be around somebody like that.
Right.
You need to loosen up. Loosen up. And I'm not saying loosen up to the point where you can't control your bowels.
Like a gay man who has anal sex has to loosen his sphincter.
Well, that's getting a little out of line and not holding.
Well, you did say sphincter and loosen.
Well, that was a slip of the tongue, of course, but
I wouldn't want to slip my tongue in anybody's sphincter.
No, but if you loosen, I suppose that could be true. I mean, that's if you're really loose, that's going to happen. Of course, you don't want to get too loose though. You don't want to have things.
Need diapers.
Yeah, you don't want to have things falling out of you when you're walking down the street or going to a restaurant. It's inappropriate, and it's like they're going to throw you out of there, and you're never going to be able to eat there again. No, you need to hold it together. You need to be loose, but also be tight. You need to be loose, but be tight. Or be kind of like right in the middle, kind of like elastic. Like where you can expand and come in and go out and come in and go out. Okay. But eventually that elastic is going to wear out, and you're going to have to get some new elastic.
Or new diapers.
Or you're going to have to learn to have some control, some self-control on how to control yourself so you don't get in a situation where you're going to be too loose or too tight or need elastic or diapers or problems with your sphincter. You need to figure out, first of all, now you've figured out, you've gone up to your neighbors and you've asked them, what are you doing to increase your income? And you found one person, maybe it took you, maybe you had to go to several blocks. Maybe now you're down in the bad part of town because people have slammed the door in your face so many times, but now you're talking to somebody and he brings you into his house.
Some idiot.
And you go into his house. Be very, very careful because he could
blow your head off.
He could knock you out. He could blow your head up. He could restrain you and chain you to a chair and torture you.
You could stick something in your sphincter.
And what's the point? What's the point of trying to increase your income if you're bound in a chair? There's nothing you can do. There's nowhere you can go. You can't walk. You can't. He probably put tape over your mouth as well. So you're limited. So you need to make choices. You need to make the right choices. Maybe you don't go to that house. Or if you see that he's trying to lure you in, you say, look, somebody's calling my name, Pearl, Pearl, and you go to the next house.
Right.
Or maybe you just forget that plan for that day and go home and have a sandwich.
Maybe you don't want to go into any stranger's house.
Yeah, okay, let's just take that away. Don't go into any stranger's house. That's right, and I know that. And I'm glad that you brought that up. That's a good point. Don't go into a stranger's home. Do not do that. You don't know who they are. You don't know where they've been. You don't know if they've washed their hands. You don't know what's lurking around the corner. You don't know anything about those people. And they might be setting you up for something that they did and implicate you, and then you're going down for it. You're going downtown, all the way down. You're going to go down. The DA's going to get you. You're going to go on trial. You're going to get 50 years, and then you're going to be in a living hell.
Oh,
living
God!
No. You need to figure out how to increase your income. So what do you do? What do you do? Okay. First of all, you've made the first step by listening to me, by turning things around. And just slow down. You move too fast. You got to make the morning last.
Just
kicking down the cobblestones,
looking for fun and feeling groovy.
Da 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 da, feeling groovy. Do do ba da ba do ba ba dee ba.
You got a sphincter, don't you loosen it. Get some lubricant and shove something up your ass. And there we are with Pearl.
Okay.